Hey mamas, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Asha. I'm a mom of 2 boys and I think moms are awesome. So if you agree, like and subscribe. I was sitting around thinking today and I realized that even though we're in this quarantine situation and this like self-isolation, I feel like this might be like one of the best things that's happened to me, like personally, like relationally and professionally. And if you're wondering what I mean, stick around. So yeah, you and me and pretty much everybody else in the country and the world actually is stuck at home right now, twiddling their thumbs, not working, not earning an income for some people. And yeah, like kind of on one hand being downright miserable, but then on the other hand, like having this feeling of like refresh and like reconnecting with their family and themselves, and like we're figuring out like what we're good at and what we love. And I mean, we really don't have a choice. You know, most people that aren't working and aren't earning an income, especially in the United States, I know that the majority of people in the United States live paycheck to paycheck, which is sad. It's a sad truth, but it's true. And yeah, so that sucks. But it sucks so bad that it should motivate you. I feel like even at this point, I don't know how long y'all have been quarantined wherever you are, but I live in Virginia, and even like a week before quarantine even happened, my boys and I were sick. So we were already stuck at home, not feeling well. And then the day we decided we felt better, they were like, stay at home. So the joke was on us. But yeah, so we've been stuck in the house for a good couple of months, and I've done some pretty extraordinary things. I mean, I'm stuck to the same routine. I have not slipped on bedtime. I make sure that my kids go to bed and they eat and everything at the same time, so they kind of have their same rhythm and I'm not like stressing them out. But and these might sound like, you know, dumb things to you, but I've made an apron. I have reorganized my bathroom and like all my old papers and things like that. I've cleared all that out. I've opened a new Etsy shop and I've written a children's book, and I did not know how to draw, and I've taught myself how to draw. Now I taught myself how to draw over the course of a couple of years, which I still am no Picasso, but I illustrated a children's book. It's only been a few months, a couple of months, not even a few. And I've been able to delve into those projects. The same is true for you. And I know a lot of you guys are homeschooling your kids for the first time. Some of you are working home remotely. But the cool thing about it is that you are at your home base. You don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to do anything. So you can literally like plan out all these things. You know, we talk about often how, well, if I had the time, I would do this. If I didn't have to go to work, I would do this. The jig is up. You don't have any more excuses now. So use this time productively and constructively, because at the other side of this, if I feel this way, I'm sure some other people feel this way, that they see the opportunity that they've unfortunately been given with this isolation. But if we think there's opportunity here, when we get to the other side of this, you know, the playing field is leveling right now. The playing field is leveling, and I cannot stress that enough. The people that were far ahead of you in the race, and they're coming, you're closing in on them. It's a classic tortoise in the hare scenario. And so catch up, strengthen yourself, and be ready to compete when it's time to go back out there and push your business, push your ideas. I just had a baby in October, and I was getting so bloated and so just like I had like this thing going on. And I know a lot of people are sitting at home just eating and eating and eating, but you're literally in a position now where you don't have outside influences. I know a lot of people say, oh, my family eats, my church eats, my group eats unhealthy food, and we're always together. Well, guess what? you're not together anymore right now. Use this time wisely. Clean up your diet. Get healthy. Get fit. Be a stone cold fox when you finally get to set foot out of your house. You know what I'm saying? So use this time productively and just really sink in and enjoy it. I know that it's a very difficult time for a lot of us. I know myself personally and others around me have been personally affected by the COVID-19 virus. So if you know anyone who's been sick with it, or you've unfortunately lost someone, you know, my heart goes out to you, and I truly understand. But with that said, still be productive. Still continue on, because nothing is going to stand still. No, the world is going to keep on going, even though it looks like it's completely shut down right now. The world is still turning. So when we get out to the other side of this, I want to see you guys on the other side with your businesses and your slimmed waistlines and your stronger marriages and your kids who can now do long division and all that stuff. And remember too, for those of you who have like your financial nest egg, God bless you. And know that, like, if you're into investing or you're into anything financial right now, the prices are driven down so far on so many things. I personally like to buy and sell different products here and there, not necessarily drop shipping, and this has nothing to do with my Etsy shop, but just like buying and reselling. At this point in time, I'm able to just like kind of scope around and catch a product here and there, and where I might before have only been able to afford or want to afford to buy 2 or 3 of that one item, now I can buy 10 or 15. And when everything turns around, I'm ready now to enter the market again and push my products and make a nice profit. So just look around, think about the things that you could be doing to maximize this time. If you're a spiritual person, you want to get in them scriptures and read, or you're into crystals or whatever, and you got to meditate, do those things. You know, if you want to read a book a day, you know, with my 2 little ones, I don't have time to actually sit down and read a physical book, but I listen to a book on tape every single day. You'd be surprised how much you can learn by listening. And it sucks because it's kind of passive, you know, because I put my one earbud in and I kind of go about my day and I listen to books all day. Well, for 2 to 3 hours a day total. And you get so much out of that, and you can do it now. You can do it now. So unfortunate times call for unfortunate measures. So I'm asking that you do your best to calm yourself, try to avoid anything that makes you feel anxious, get productive, get plugged in, enjoy your families, do something new, learn a new skill, and I will see you on the other side of this quarantine, but I'll also see you in the next video. Be blessed.